To all those women who actually hold your own, and you're not somebody who will fight with another woman, especially over a man. You refuse to fight over a man actually, because you believe if a man leaves you for another woman, then she can have him, because you are not somebody who's here to beg for another man's attention. And therefore, you are the type of female who will always find yourself mostly lonely. You will have friends and you will have girlfriends, but they're not really your tight friends. And somewhere, somehow, you will know that. If you're somebody who's now in a place where you kind of see that you actually do not really relate with women the way you want to relate with them, because soon enough, these women try to see you as a competition, or they start getting jealous of you, or they just start getting very insecure around you. And because they don't want to show you that they're insecure in the name of friend, they really low-key start disliking you and hating on you, and soon enough the friendship is over, because you do not really want to stay in a place where women look at you from a certain lens just because of a man's attention. And therefore you want to focus on your own self, and therefore you will always find yourself going against other females who will always attack you, who only put you down, because men actually fuck with you, and that is not something that you can help. And this is nothing that has to do sexually. You're not giving anybody no sexual pleasures, nor are you exchanging any such activities with them. But your mere presence with a man irritates another woman just because she's not able to get this man's attention. Low-key, they will never accept the fact that it's everything that you are that they have to develop, or that they are not. And that is what is the problem, because they just want to be like you, or they want to do things like you. And when they try to do things like you and try to be like you, they fail at it miserably. And well, they put up the facade for a little while they make everybody else believe that you are the phony or whatever it may be. But as soon as you show up in your own skin, because you do not dim your light for anybody. And why should you dim your light for anybody to feel better about themselves? You have worked on yourself now, and you are now finally embracing all sides of you, and you walk in your power. You're not making anybody else feel small in your presence just because you are confident and you are secure about yourself. So it all boils down to a female who is secure and to a female who is insecure. And unfortunately, insecure females don't want to hear that, because a secure female will never put another female down. A secure female will never put another male down. She is focused on her. She's focused on bringing another female up, and she's never in competition over a man. A woman who has her own, and whatever that may be, if she's confident in her own skin, and if you are not looking for any type of attention and validation, especially from another human being, let it alone being a man or a woman. You being a secure female, you're not about the gossip. So therefore, you're not even probably in the scene as much. And even if you are in the scene, as soon as you feel somebody is moving shady around you, you exit yourself and you excuse yourself, and you probably would never show your face again, and they would never even know what happened to you. And that is because you are not about the drama. You don't like something, you see something is not okay, and you move on. You don't get attached in a way which is toxic, and you still manage to hold your own, to shine the light that you are born with. You are still confident, even if that means standing alone and being isolated. And that does not sit well with individuals, and with females especially, who want you stranded just because of a man. And that is when you do not understand why you are constantly attacked by females and hated by females. But just because you do not appreciate drama, it does not mean that you can run away from it forever, because unfortunately, females who want to attack you will build and bring drama to your doorstep if you're not somebody who directly pays attention to it. And most times they will use a man to attack you. If this is not a man that they can bag, and this is a man who is already with you, then you are already their direct enemy, and they will do anything in their power to break you both apart. And then it's on the man how he treats you, because if he gets fascinated by every piece of meat that moves around him, then what's the commitment anyways? And do you really want to be with a man who will jump on everything that moves, which looks good in their mind, and who has a bigger tit and bigger ass than you, is who they want? then let them go. And there are those females who will send men towards you just because they want to test you and just because they want to test your values, and then they want to tell the world, I told you she is a WHORE, because they expect you to take the bait, and they use men as pawns to use them to send it to women like you because they want to see you fall, and they want to use this man and have him use you so that you go down and they can go and celebrate together. And so many times that has happened with so many women who are independent. They've built their own, but a man comes along, and then you soon realize this man already had ties with somebody you used to know, or somebody somewhere hates you, and therefore this man just came into your life to put you down. One of the most painful females, as soon as they even look at a man, the man is theirs. God forbid, if the man talks to you, then you are donezo, and everything about you is a public affair, and you become the evil, bitch. When you're not even interested in the man, he's probably not even your type. But you can't help if a man is attracted to you, and I'm here to tell you, nobody ever should make you feel small about how you look, how attractive you are. And many a times these females move shady around you and make you feel so small about your beauty, because that's what they can attack, because nobody can attack your character unless those are just mere words, which is baseless. They will hate on your beauty, and if they can't tell you that face to face, they will just make you feel invisible, and you will know that sense of jealousy and that sense of hate coming from another female, known or unknown, when you walk into a room. A female is hating on you just because of your mere physical presence, without even knowing you, without even getting to know what you're made of, and what your soul and what your heart is like, and what your intentions is. Those are the type of females that you do not even need to stand around. You do not need to respect them, because clearly they do not respect you, because they are so insecure, because you mirror their insecurities to them. And therefore your mere presence of you being you, and you just being a mirror of their insecurities, is enough for them to attack you and to really cause you all kind of emotional, mental, spiritual, physical, financial pains. And why? Because they're jealous of you, because they cannot be you. It is something that is completely out of your control, because what you are born with is what you're born with, and you cannot change that about you. And if somebody is interested in you, that they are interested in, then how are you the problem? Did you do something to attract the man? Did you purposely go after the man that they are after? Did you even know that the man that they're into is into you? No, you're completely out of the picture. But even if you're out of the picture, and this woman would know that you are out of the picture, and you know we're related to it, if a man don't want you, he don't want you, period. And another woman is never going to be the problem. You have to check the man if he's still with you. You don't need to attack another woman and target her. She has nothing to do with you and this little situationship, relationship, whatever it may be. So please, women should be more cautious about who they're going after, just because they think that the man they are with, or they're interested in, whatever the situation, is interested in somebody else. And this can be this woman's ex, this can be this woman's present, this can be this woman's hookup, whatever. I do not care. But I cannot stand a woman who attacks me just because she thinks a man that she's interested in may be interested in me. I'm not the type of woman to go after every man who's interested in me, because I have my own voice, and best believe I have my own preferences and timelines. And my private life is my private life, and who I want is who I want. And I'm not the one to give up on somebody or something just because I'm being attacked by another woman who cannot let go. And I'm also not the one to ever break a home, to go after a man who's taken, or to ever chase a man who leaves me for another woman. Women should understand, if a woman is even your competition or even your rival, because many a times there are females like you who move on and who do not really put that importance when it comes to masculines, because you have other things to achieve in life and you are somebody who goes on with the flow and you go where life takes you, because you are somebody who believes in going with the flow and not controlling every man who moves around you. But unfortunately, these are the type of females who project onto you, because if you don't move like them, if you don't talk like them, if you are a different breed, and if you are just getting male attention, irrespective of them wanting the man or not, that's it. You are the problem. Something's wrong with you. They will either call you a witch because you are getting all this attention, and if that's not that, then they'll just call you WHORE. They'll call you everything possible just to make sure that the men start looking at you from a different lens altogether. And yay, they won, because that is all that they see as the final ultimate goal is bagging a man. And if they can get the man that wants you, because now you are the enemy, you become the direct competition, and how they can break you is by getting the man that is interested in you or you already have. And in situations like this, you flip the script on them, because you do not waste another minute on somebody who is making you an option. And that is what these females do not understand, because for them, being an option is completely okay. For you, you are not competing with another woman, especially when it comes to a man. But this female is only competing with you over a man. So there is a complete disconnect over there. So how you would react is completely opposite of how she would react if the situations and the tables turned. So when you do not give the same reaction that she would be expecting, because whatever they call you and whatever they expect of you is exactly who they are, because human beings project, and she's projecting on you. And now you're not doing the same thing that she expected. I've always seen men as friends. I've never really sexualized a man unless I'm actually interested in a man and there's a certain way a man can approach me. But I don't really have to fuck or sleep with every man that moves around me. And unfortunately, I become the reason of envy for most women, is because I have a natural air with men. And that is because I'm comfortable with men around me, because that's what I've always seen growing up. So it's very different for me to converse with a man. And that is a double-edged sword, because sometimes when I talk to a man and I'm friendly, they take it as flirting and that I'm giving them any signals, which I'm clearly not. I'm friendly. A man has the choice to make for himself. A female has the choice to make for herself. And these are two individuals who are either interested or not interested, and either it's you or it's somebody else, and it's that easy. And people who love you, who are close to you, and if a man really loves you, he will never put you in a situation where you have to even deal with women who are attached to him or low vibrational. He'll cut all cords and he will protect you. And if a man is not protecting you from his karmic female ties who are attacking you because of your connection with him, you better stand up for your own self and speak up for your own self, and to all those other women who are putting you in a box like them, because you are not those women. And better expect your man to have your back. And if you are single and you have nobody around you to protect you, just know God is with you. People tend to forget that God exists. People tend to forget that karma exists. Karma and God is all about intentions. And if your heart, your spirit, your soul is clear, you will be supported by God, and you will also get the support that you need anyways. But don't forget the woman that you are, because women like me see you, we love you, and we are also looking for females like you who do not quantify your beauty, who do not quantify your spirit, your soul based on the male attraction that you get. We love you for who you are. We see you for who you are. and we support you, and we need females like you who support other females who are trying to do good in life and who are honestly just staying in your own lane. You're not bothering anybody else. Not even a single spirit is hurt with your existence, and you are handling your own, your family, yourself, and whatever is attached to you that you care about. And you're not the one with a mean bone in your body. But females who are malicious will use that to attack you just because they did not get the man that they wanted, irrespective of you even wanting the man or not. But sometimes you gotta speak up for yourself because you are not that type of woman. To be honest with you, females who do not involve themselves in drama, nor are you somebody who is trying to make peace between two people fighting, you just run away when it comes to low vibrational behavior, then you will automatically not have any friends, or you will have one friend. Because when you are in groups and cliques, it's bound to happen. Something will go down, and when something goes down, even if you are not directly involved, you are guilty by association. And when you do not want to be a part of all of that, then automatically your social life and your things to do with friends really reduce. And when that goes down, many a times people will take that as an opportunity to make fun of you as a loner. And in those moments, you as a female need to make sure that you keep your head down. And now, while you lead a peaceful life and you don't even know what the hell is going on, these people would want you to be involved in their atrocities by throwing things at you just to get your attention, because probably they get a high off of your attention or something. And this is when I need to tell you that you will never put your light down for another female to feel like she is better. And this can be your relative, your best friend, or your colleague, or whoever. Don't ever shut up just because you want somebody else to feel good about themselves, because you speaking up, you showing up in your power, makes them feel less than. Is that your problem? Do you always have to take the back seat just because you are letting somebody else have the front seat? Personally, my experience with females haven't been the greatest, but with male, I've been great. But unfortunately, because my connection with male have always been more stronger, it's always been the reason of a female's envy towards me. And they always judge as to how I dress up and how I look, because I don't dress up too conservatively, but I also do not dress up ratchet. But that has always been a reason why females could say that I got a man because of privileges. However, I don't look at a man in that lens. I grew up in a very male-dominated family, and these are strong men who actually respected females, and that's how I've always seen men. And I was a very masculine child, so I have my masculine still alive in me, but I look very feminine. But I also can move and shapeshift into my masculine energy very easily, which people don't know. However, my whole idea about females is kind of flawed just because of how I am and the male attention that I get. And there is no pride in saying this, because I do not depend on male validation. But I'm of the strong opinion, you as a woman do not need to mix friend circle. Your man do not need to be friends with all your female friends, and your female friends don't need to be around your man all the time. You guys can meet once in a while for social settings, because if you mix friend circles, a lot of issues can create between you, your partner, and your friends. Because at the end of the day, not every female has the right intentions for you, and not every female friend, when they see you in a happy relationship, they want you to be in a happy relationship. They will start comparing your relationship to their own. They'll start comparing your partner to their partner. And if they're single, they probably do not want you to be in a relationship, but they have a good facade on of how supportive they are of your partner. But soon enough, you'll realize that this female either is in love with you and is low-key, not even sure of her sexuality, and does not want you to be with any other man but with her in her twisted head, or she wants your partner and she'll do everything in her power to sleep with your man. Either you are together, or as soon as you're exes or you break with each other for a while. And worst of all, They want to sleep with your partner with the sole intentions of hurting you, because they've always hated you, because low-key, they've always thought that you are better than them, because you were something that they've always wanted to be, and they always failed at copying you. So what is it? And when are you gonna take the right steps that you need to do to stay away from her? Truly and genuinely, things get worse for you when men actually respect you and men actually like to talk to you and they fuck with you, because you're not here to sleep around with every man that walks. But you are somebody who also enjoys male company, and it's very okay to enjoy male company who are just friends, and you know where the boundaries are. Even if you're in a relationship, and you and your man should know everything about your female or your male friend, and that is healthy relationship, and that's how I see it. However, you should also understand that it is completely okay for you to have a male friend, and no female should make you feel small about a man, and no female should try to push you towards a male friend just by teasing you every time you guys are together. Stop this high school behavior. We are grown women and we should act like it. So from a woman to another woman, if you are handling your own business and minding your own, just please do not let anybody let you get out of your lane, and don't let anybody make you feel less than just because you are not in the scene like that. And many a times you will be attacked by females who are extremely low vibrational, who will try to break you. And you need to understand that you and your morals and what you want is what you want, and who you are is who you are. And you need to be the strong, independent, confident woman that you are, irrespective of being in a relationship or not. But you know who the hell you are, and nobody can make you feel something else about yourself. I love you.